It's the IMO pod with 3 young kings, Sukali, DT and Uzi on this. In my opinion, we're the pod of the year. We mix the banter with the edutainment. Sukali, you know, be the girl them sugar. Don't talk DT, designate driver. Tumichi Susa, Uzi takes it too far. You never know how far you can go if you don't try. We and them boys, we're not cohesive. Money.
You know what? I don't rate this brother. What's his name? Charles or whatever his brother is.
You have your passport?
Yeah.
Okay, you can talk. You can talk.
Treason.
Is that what they say? I don't rate him because bro, and I think it's like off of the back of what you just said right now, yeah, when you're talking about 40 million kids in poverty, bro, I'm even hearing teachers, doctors, people are going food bank, nurses going food banks, like crazy. And you had your coronation, you couldn't even say, nah, let's do a little small thing, whatever it is, you lot, and you're publishing everything there, 250 mil. What do you mean?
Who cares?
He don't care.
Cry if you cry.
Genuinely, I feel like if it was Lizzie, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, Lizzie would have told them like, yo, you lot relax.
You don't think so?
I feel like she might have.
It's best.
So.
Yeah.
That just had the Jubilee 2 years ago.
I mean, that time we wasn't this bad. The economy wasn't this bad.
We were still
We're
pretty
still,
bad.
there's still
down,
poor
going down
people.
the slide.
Yeah.
Right.
But it's the worst part is we're gonna have to do this again in like 15 years.
15.
I'm being generous there. But we're gonna
15.
have,
You've been generous.
we're gonna have,
15 max.
we're gonna
Yeah, I
have
think-
5
a
max.
lot
We're
of
gonna do
this
it soon.
over the next
Yeah.
few years.
We're gonna do it soon.
We're gonna do
I
it
mean, let's say
soon.
soon. Because if it happens in 5, exactly, they're coming for
They're
you.
coming for you,
They're gonna
though.
come for you.
But she has a British passport.
5. I'm not being funny, but the water retention that's happening in Charles.
Oh yeah, you see his hands and all that stuff.
That's like extreme water
Like
retention.
sausages,
You
man.
have a deep-seated illness.
You see his hands
And-
like sausages.
How do you get rid of that then?
It's not the sausage.
Knocking on your door.
Man said this terrain.
No, he say Charlie look like sausage.
No, you don't see his fingers.
His fingers,
Show me
his
fingers.
fingers
That's
like-
that's
sausages,
a health
bro.
condition.
That's a health condition, yeah.
And he has access to the best doctors.
So if
So the fact that they
if
can't
you're,
fix
having,
that's the
if you're
best-
looking like
yeah,
that
that-
with the come on.
Okay.
Yeah.
So what did we think about the fact that they made Harry sit on the 3rd row? How do we feel about how they treated Harry in general?
Well, okay.
We're going there.
The royal family is a business, so let's call the coronation a board meeting. Why, if you left the business, would you be in the board meeting?
Board meeting, that's facts.
I don't think
That's
he
it. I would be like rating reception.
Yeah.
Or I see you at the pub after. That,
was
that's
only
what you've got to
there.
see it as. I don't think
Yeah.
they treated him like how he wanted to
He
be
wanted
treated.
them to.
He doesn't want to be involved anymore. So he's, to be honest, I don't think he didn't want to be there. But you're going there out of courtesy. It's a business. It's the firm. Yeah. So why would you be in the board?
Because I feel like him not going at all would have made a bigger headline. They don't want nothing to overshadow
exactly
what's going on. So that's why like you gotta come.
Didn't
regardless.
he fly in that day and fly
Yeah,
out?
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
calm. In out. That's
Yeah.
somebody that does not. You didn't even go. Did you even say for the after party?
Yeah,
He didn't.
No, he didn't.
He didn't. So okay, what do we think about Camilla getting her crown finally? Side chick. I see City girls are up there saying
Camilla's gonna see her day.
That's the only part of it that is like slightly interesting to me.
Camilla is.
So you like that? You was happy for
Oh,
her?
no, I'm not happy for
Happy
her.
for Camilla.
I'm just interested, and it's I like drama in it.
Yeah, exactly. No.
Love a nipple.
It's a bit messy.
That's what it is.
Yeah.
What's your prediction? What do you think is when you say she's gonna get a day? What are you predicting? What are you thinking?
I just think that she'll never see heaven. She'll be on the 8th layer of hell. I just think she's an evil spirit. And
This is the queen you're talking about.
By the way,
don't give a
treason
shit.
off of your head.
Don't give a shit. She can come to my door if she wants to.
Come on.
I just think she's an awful,
want all the
disgusting
smoke.
person.
Literally.
And she doesn't deserve to be honest, none of you deserve to be there, but you especially don't deserve to be there.
No, I'm not gonna lie, bro. I see.
I
what
know
she
you
said.
second that,
Yeah,
but your
because for me,
opinion
you
is
know
that.
me in my household, my Jaja, God rest her soul, despised Camilla. And it was almost like she put it in us. You guys, Diana's our queen. Yeah, and then not our queen, but if there's gonna be a queen, it has to be
Diana,
Diana.
exactly.
You know what I mean? Because of the way they made her suffer. You know what I mean?
But also, she actually helped people. She
Exactly.
was
Right.
out there
Exactly.
reaching out to people.
Do you think
Yeah.
Diana
These
would have
people
let this
think they're
coronation
peasants.
run?
No.
She would have been like, give the money back.
Give the
To
money
be
back.
honest, also, that's the same with Meghan and Harry. All of you, I actually don't trust you too tough. Because also, you guys haven't given. Harry, you're from here. Meg, maybe not. You're from here. I don't hear that you're doing too much for the poverty that's happening right now. So every single person that
that's
has
true.
royal status, whether you've given it up or not, you don't care about this country.
people. That's true.
Because even if I think even if you didn't actually care, this is how I always think about things. It's a great PR stunt to be like, I'm giving so many schools,
Facts,
this amount of money.
facts.
You're not even doing it for PR stunt. It's also a massive tax write-off. It'll be classed as charity.
true.
You get it completely written off. It'll be fine. But nobody wants to do it because none of you care.
But Kate and William went to a food bank and packed food, but didn't actually
In a
donate.
food bank. Imagine going into a food bank. Food banks shouldn't exist.
Do you know what I mean?
That's
And they actually
embarrassing.
went there.
And they
To pack food
yeah.
instead
Pack food.
of you should have been there should have been a mile line of Tesco trucks.
Literally,
They're
Be
come
like,
and
oh,
give
we
you.
paid for all the food.
They're
We
showing
couldn't even do
solidarity.
that.
Yeah.
Solidarity.
They're showing
Solidarity
that
for
they're
what?
with us in this pain.
People
no?
should not be having to get food from food banks.
You know what's so
Like,
weird? Yeah,
it shouldn't
I think,
exist in the first place.
The thing is, maybe I'm not speaking a lot because I have a different view in it, in the sense of
And a different passport.
Yeah.
I want to highlight that.
Go.
Because in terms of what.
But
like,
Nigerians
we're
are
sort of-
traditionally royalists.
Huh?
Nigerians are traditionally royalists. So you can speak for them if you want to.
Yeah.
Go on, say it.
Okay.
Speak your chest,
No,
bro.
no, no.
Speak
What
your
I think
chest.
it is for me is because I know where I'm coming from, and I know how the UK is set up. It's better than where I actually come from. Do you know what I'm saying? So the fact that the things that we're saying, oh, they're not doing this, they're not doing that, it's still better than where we've come from, kind of thing.
But it's the
I don't know
same
if that makes
complaints.
sense.
But it's still not good.
And the complaints
I know
are the
it's
same.
not good, but it's for me.
Yeah.
Paying taxes, whatever, yeah, I pay taxes. But on the flip side, I can look at it as, okay, cool. There are people that are getting housed. There are people that are benefiting
Are
from
they?
But
other
are they
things.
though?
Are they?
Because
Not
look
not
at our
how
public
they, but I'm saying
services.
it's still better than where we come from. I don't know if that makes sense.
No, but
But
the
is
thing
it-
is, if you keep doing that, if you
Yeah.
keep looking like that, the place where you're currently at will never
Get
that
down.
basically, you know how you've spoken is when a white person goes, oh well, they don't even have food in Africa, so you should be happy
so
with what
should
you
be
have
happy.
here.
Yeah, exactly.
No,
No.
it doesn't mean that something, because what you're describing is happening in Nigeria. There are literally billionaires. There are billionaires
doing
that should
nothing.
also, but the same thing that we're saying, that they need to be doing that as well. We shouldn't be looking at another country and being like, well, they have it worse, so I should be grateful. No,
Yeah.
You're
because
here.
I've been in this country long enough to know that this is probably the worst that it's gonna get worse than this. It's not actually getting better anytime
100%.
soon. So you need
100%.
to like wheel it back and improve. Like we had better situations.
And also there are the countries in Africa and the Caribbean, the ones that are the poorest. The reason why they're the poorest
It's because of them.
You took that
with the
out,
royal
man.
family, with the slave trade.
I was gonna hit him with that one.
Exactly.
It's a chicken and egg situation.
Yeah,
because
bro.
without, if the royal family didn't exist, would your country be in
Be
that same
that the
situation?
same way it
Probably
was,
not.
yeah.
So
And you would rather, and the maddest thing is, a lot of us would rather be in our country.
You lied.
No, you're missing my point. How? You're missing my point. I'm talking with what she's saying in terms of
If
all of
things
the.
were good.
No, well, yeah, there you go. If they didn't come there and rob us of everything we have, like we would all rather want to be in our country. The reason why everyone's running away from their country again is like because of all the stuff, and it's from this royal family, by the way.
You
Go and
realize
check their
that
history.
they've created Stockholm syndrome. How can somebody that beats you, ruins you, and then you run to that country
Yeah.
to go and get a better life? You've gone to the people that have completely fucked up your whole history.
Yeah,
they've
That
been
is what
in
they've
an
created.
unlivable situation.
We are leaning on them despite them completely demolishing the country
Us.
that we came from.
Think about
and
it.
that's who we want to be defending. No, you can all go to
I
hell.
think
well.
after this, I don't even know if I want that book anymore. You gotta keep it.
They can give that book.
Throw the book at them.
No.
Hey,
I
throw the
want
book
it.
at them. Throw the book at them. Huh?
Okay, what do you think about the fact that, again, I mentioned this in another rant I
Your
did,
book.
that obviously Camilla is queen.
Yeah.
It is what it is. But the fact that obviously she was the original bae,
The game is the game.
but that she wasn't good enough. So obviously the family said, no, go to Diana.
Was
But
it
then
that she wasn't good enough or she was married?
I think I think
before she married Bambi, it was before she married that he courted her.
it's more that they wanted a suitable, desirable
Yeah.
queen.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
they didn't
She
give
wasn't
the
the one.
public.
Wait, what was
But
that
then-
age again? And what was he?
That's what I'm saying. So
Yeah.
Charles was 29, Diana was 16 when he met her. And then
Well, pedophiles running the family, but let's continue.
allegedly, but now get
He's not a legend.
Well, that is
There's no legend for that.
that
That
is
is not a legend.
grooming. That is grooming.
Yeah, that is mad.
And her family should answer for that.
Exactly.
Because that was a setup. Because it's not a secret what happens to.
it's not
to
a
the
secret.
Queen.
It's not a secret. He was
Then-
29.
Yeah.
Then also, even the way he made her life hell, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
From what she said, and I believe her, he somehow managed to become the godfather to Camilla's son. Yeah. And apparently he would call Camilla the husband would pick up and he said, "Can you pass the phone to Camilla?"
Yeah.
Power.
And that's when he would say, "I'd love to live in your trouser like a tampon." Remember, I was telling you guys those kind of calls there. Then,
Wait, was that dirty talk?
yeah, that was.
Back
you know
in the
what?
days.
He was making a joke.
No,
No,
posh
that's
people.
them when they were doing their phone sex.
Yeah, their phone sex.
You need to watch. They do. They recreate on
Crown.
the Crown.
You need to watch The Crown.
It was
It was wonderful.
disgusting.
For me, I enjoyed posh people to see how you know they ain't got bars.
they're romance.
They got no
That's how you
game.
get no bars.
No game.
A tampon.
Of all things you can be in a nigga, you choose tampon.
It's a tampon.
He could have said he was a pair of pants.
Tap. That's how you know.
Yeah,
they're
yeah, you
tapped.
could have said that. Yeah,
Nasty.
exactly.
That's how you know they're mad at tap.
Nasty.
Then also Camilla's husband dated Charles's sister Anne.
Incest.
Do you know what I mean? Charles also dated Diana's sister. Their family's just very
These are the people
good.
you're taking up for.
These are the people that.
What did you give me? What did your country give me?
What do you mean?
What did your
They
country?
gave you your headline.
So in view of all of those things,
Yeah.
do you think he's going to be a good king?
It doesn't matter.
No, but I'm just saying he's king. We have to.
No,
accept
but what
that.
is he supposed to do?
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
Well,
Yeah,
he talks to
good
plants.
king.
He talks to plants.
Okay.
Huh?
Yeah,
To grow.
Yeah, he said.
So
He said people should talk
do you know-
more to plants.
do you know-
And they died.
I
when
know
they talked
what,
to that.
but
You know that plant is
I
dead.
talk to my
Don't-
plants as well.
Yeah, I don't.
See, so you and him have something in common.
No, me and botanists have something in common.
I think as far as the royals go, he is actually the one royal who has made a semblance of effort to like fund public things like the Prince's Trust. I don't think I'm
just
not.
be
I'm
fair.
not congratulating him
Yeah,
on
we
that.
talk about this fact.
Well, you know
though.
you had to do that because it's comedy. Boy, you got to try and smoothen the.
But we
Bro,
still
he
have
knew
to
people
be
didn't
honest.
like
We have
him.
to be
No,
balanced.
exactly. So
He
he's
knew
yeah,
people
he's
wouldn't like him.
so he's been forced to do
Exactly,
that.
yeah.
But it literally doesn't matter what he is if he's good or
doesn't
bad.
matter.
Like, we can't do anything about
Yeah.
it.
Because
Okay.
what is a bad king? Really?
I don't know.
The one that
someone.
spent all the country's money.
Yeah,
one-
and then gets a
Like
position.
what
the
he's
one
done.
that built the Brighton Pavilion.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
Ooh.
but like,
yeah.
What was that?
I can't.
Did he
History
not just
lesson.
Prince George?
did he not just
King
spend all
George.
the country's money?
King George.
Exactly.
money that
So
we
if
don't
you're
have.
spending, yeah.
Okay.
It is. Yeah,
let's
it's already
get-
started off on a
Yeah.
bad. It started off wrong.
To be fair,
He started off wrong when he took it because really and truly he should have bypassed it
he
and
should
given it to
have.
William.
I thought that's what he was
But
going
the
to do.
selfishness, the core selfishness of Charles,
The
that's
ego.
what put you there.
But to
and
be
now you're
fair-
gonna die quicker than you should have.
Guys, it could have been Camilla though.
It probably
It probably was.
Think
I think
about
Camilla
it.
wanted to
I
be
think
queen.
that's so funny though.
I think Camilla wanted to.
She was like, "Listen,
I-
you are
He's
taking this.
this no matter
No,
what.
you are taking.
What
I
are
was-
we saying?
After all the
Or not.
stress that I've been through,
Yeah.
I need to get some.
Yeah, I felt it might.
But to be fair, guys, is William any better? I don't like him either. How can this
That
woman,
is true, I
yeah,
don't like him.
this woman and your father put your mother through hell, bro?
What's he supposed to do? Kill his dad? What are you?
No,
what do you
not
want to
kill
do?
your dad. But then at least find some, I don't know, middle
He
ground
seems
with
like
your
a yes
brother.
man to
Yeah,
me.
he
He's
seems
like
like a
a-
waste
I
man
say
to me.
yes.
It
to
doesn't.
everything.
Again, it literally doesn't matter. Like because
She's
we don't know
given up.
anything about
She's given
him. He's gonna be really.
Well, I hear
rich,
he likes
continue to take
pegging,
our
allegedly.
money.
That's what I saw
Do you know
people
what?
saying.
That's
Pegging.
fine.
Yeah.
There's nothing
Allegedly.
wrong.
What does pegging mean?
If you
That's
like,
the most interesting thing about him.
if you like pegging, that's fine. To be
Allegedly.
honest, if you like pegging, I probably like you more.
What does
Yeah, that's-
pegging mean?
Yeah,
to be penetrated
by a
in your
woman
bum.
with a strap on.
Huh? How you know this?
It's alleged, Bandang, people.
Oh wow.
Alleged.
Knowledge
The
is power.
news that this boy is.
This family.
So allegedly, William also allegedly cheats on Kate. But the way they
Makes
hide it
sense.
with the press, they gave them news about Harry and Meghan. They say, okay, we'll give you
Ooh,
this
divert.
so that you
Don't
guys
you-
don't talk about this.
They're doing trade-offs.
Uh-huh. Because
Trade-offs.
allegedly his side
You have
piece was
another
at,
alleged-
was at the coronation.
Yeah, you was
Allegedly
saying,
she was there and sat
on.
on Camilla's side. Because apparently Camilla's side, she's from Camilla's side. I should also drink my juice today.
Yes.
Because I'm over talking.
You're exposing a lot.
Alleged.
Alleged.
Alleged. I just saw it. I cannot confirm or deny. But we move on. How do we feel about Harry and Meghan then?
Harrison.
I
Yeah, should we start?
Henry.
I listened to his autobiography.
Okay.
For the
Unfortunately.
podcast.
Uh-huh.
Did you?
It was so miserable,
Exactly.
and it was literally like just a series of unfortunate events. Like there was no happiness in the book.
No
his whole life, like
way.
he had such a sad life. I don't feel sorry for him, but I'm happy to see that he took his pain instead of just like staying within the family. He's like
took
escaped.
steps.
Oh yeah, a toxic situation.
Okay.
And I think it's nice that he's like spoken about it. And
That's all you have.
yeah,
I feel you
Yeah.
have more.
I think like they're nice to look at.
Yeah.
And we had the time. Now the time is over, and let's stop. But I also know why they're doing so much, because Megan can't exactly go back to acting. Like, that's done for her.
Yeah.
I'm gonna assume that she saved some money and has some stocks or something. But to get the cash flow in, they need to continue to speak, because now Harry has no money apart from the money that Diana gave him, because he's not getting money from the royal family. So they need to keep doing it. But I'm also, it's not that I'm bored of it, but the stories are getting confused a little bit. And I don't want to accuse anybody of lying.
Is that what the paparazzi?
Just say allegedly.
There's
It saves
embellishment. I feel like there's embellishment to the stories now, and it's getting a bit too much. And it's going to be super embarrassing. It's going to be incredibly embarrassing when somebody drops some receipts. And if one thing that you've said isn't verbatim, and they drop receipts and prove that it's not, everything's going to unravel and it's over. Then you're actually completely finished. So I would, if I was them, I would close it.
Yeah, no, because I get it, because now they are under like extra scrutiny, like so everything. And I think I read somewhere where obviously the recent thing where they're talking about they almost crashed because a paparazzi was chasing. I heard they fed that news to that story to. I read that somewhere that they were the ones. So it's like,
so you're sorry.
If you want to stay, I mean sometimes. So it's like if you want to stay out of you want the news to stay out of your business, then why you? So it's
I can talk for my brother Harry. That's my brother. He stopped. You know, when anything comes out, if it's a royal source, he was tired of that. So he said, if you ever want to, if anything comes from me and Meg, it will be from our spokesperson. So I'm guessing he was trying to get ahead of it, because he knew this will get out, and then people will spin their narratives. Maybe they'll say, "Oh, Meg is a terrorist,"
or the man said to her, "Diana is happening again." You think?
No, not that. More so, they'll spin it to make it Meg's fault or Harry's fault, or they were driving badly. Oh, they were drink driving. I think, but I agree with Ada in a sense that it is starting to get a bit annoying, because it's like it is a bit, because they said it was chaotic and which again is subjective. Maybe it was chaotic for them, but then you see the NYPD saying, "Nah, yeah, it was a bit of a car chase."
Well,
but it wasn't that bad. And then the driver's like, I didn't think my life was at risk.
Yeah, he said it was catastrophic.
Well, one thing I will say is that the NYPD are known to be liars.
True.
So let's keep that one there.
True.
Whoever paid them,
they
could easily be paid off.
True.
The amount of paparazzi that was surrounding them was about the level that you would have for an award show.
Facts.
Wow.
And like, there's many a celebrity in New York, you don't tend to see that mass.
That's true though.
Also, Daily Mail, they were writing about that at the time, but in a way to say like they were bringing up a storm. And then when the crash news came out, they deleted their articles. That tells me those were your people.
Yeah.
You set that up. Because I don't think I'm sorry, maybe if Beyonce hit the streets, you might get like level,
Not
but
even.
not even.
In New York, you make eye contact with the celebrities. And
Exactly.
Yeah, it's true.
Like
honestly,
London, isn't it?
Yeah.
it's
next
way
level.
more. Like, you'll just be
really?
walking on the street and be like, oh,
There's A$AP Rocky.
there's Bradley Cooper. And nobody's looking at them.
Yeah.
They're just
That's
walking, they're just
crazy.
chilling. So for that to happen for Harry and Meghan, it's like, no. So it was a lot, and it is a taxi driver. So like, why would it, if you're just a taxi driver, you're not really used to that ridiculousness.
So he could have been paid off as well.
Well, no, they
Easily,
left in their SUV, and then they jumped into the taxi to get
to get away.
And he said it was hectic.
He said it was hectic, but this is the thing. Like, I love Harry and Meghan. Like, everyone
do I.
knows I'm a big supporter of them. But I'm starting to think, aren't you guys tired? Like, I don't want to bully you. I don't think you should be bullied into silence. But I don't know. Go somewhere where no one's gonna bother you. But keep turning up to these things. They're not gonna stop. These people are not gonna stop until.
It's the Jennifer Lawrence. You know what? They're going through the Jennifer Lawrence thing. That's exactly what they're doing. You realize that people like you, so you overdo. And then you get to that point when it's like, you're annoying now. And then you start, it happens to celebrities all the time. Everybody's obsessed with them. You love them. And then there's like one day you're like, you know what? We no longer like you. And all of a sudden we don't see you again. And that's what happened. You've overdone it. Let it go.
To be fair, what happened with this near catastrophic car accident, like they were just going to an event. Like they can't stop living their lives. And it's like, that was their life before.
True.
Yeah.
So they have to go, like they can't just like live on a farm somewhere if they don't want to.
So what about then how they were treated by the royal family? The fact that no one stood up for them, the dad didn't stand up for them. Do you think they made a farce out of that, or do you feel like that was...
No, I think that was legit. Like I said, if your family is a right wing family and they're not even Tories, they're even above Tories. It's like it's like one of Trump's kids bringing a black girl home and expecting Donald Trump to be happy about it. You should have known from the jump. I don't believe that Harry didn't know that his family were racist.
But I think he was so inside it that his eyes weren't open to it.
You also have friends. That's what
all inside
with
it.
all these things. You have mates
who are also.
But Megan
exactly
also
the
said the
same
same thing, that she didn't know that the royal family was racist.
She said she didn't even know Harry.
So
That
do you
part,
not
I was
believe
like,
this?
I was like,
Do you actually believe that?
I
You
think.
don't know Harry.
I
said
think
she
maybe
did.
it's that
She didn't
situation
Google
where
it.
like you don't know something but you don't know it. You have to feel it to know it.
You don't know that the royal family is
No,
racist.
but you know, she probably thought, but not to me.
she's
like,
she's American.
yeah. Like
Let's
she
not
thought
forget
she could
that.
charm them
So
with
she was
her
living in her
accent.
own little bubble. Like you don't
Yeah.
know the royal
Well, no, because
family.
in
bruv.
America,
the leader
they
of the
Maybe they don't see it.
The big
to be fair,
colonizer.
do you know the Dutch royal family? And
They're
big,
probably
you know?
racist.
But they're big though.
They probably are, but they're
You
probably
don't know
racist.
them. You don't know them.
If I'm about to get married to one of their princesses, yeah, best believe I'm doing research on them.
True though.
That's
I
what I'm
think
saying.
from what I understand, when
They were
for the
nice at
series,
They were nice to her.
They were.
Everyone liked
Yeah.
her before.
It's true,
before
though.
when she first came in, the whole country
So
loved
when
her.
you
the press
not feel
loved
like
her.
the turning
It
point
was
was
Yeah.
when
What happened?
it was.
when it was when marriage was on the cards.
No, it was after they got married.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Oh, you thought that you're thinking
They were.
they
It
thought it was a fling.
There was like a half and
They
half.
thought it was a
when they
fling.
got married.
They didn't think it was gonna.
I can't. I don't know what the turning point was.
Was it Piers Morgan? 'Cause I feel like he's like their number
I don't
one
know.
hater.
I
That's-
think
yeah.
I reckon the royal family also hate Piers. He probably thinks like, yeah, they're chummy. Just because you're going to Camilla's parties doesn't mean that you're boys of the royal family. You're going to her parties, but you're not invited anywhere near
The
Charles.
enemy of my enemy is my friend.
Exactly. So I reckon they just thought it was a thing.
And
But
then
I
when
don't
it came
think they
serious,
were.
they're like,
I don't think they ever fucked with her.
So what about the black baby thing? What color your skin color is your baby gonna be?
It's wild because look at the color of Meghan's skin. Like how deeply ingrained racist you have to be.
This is why-
to look at someone who is so fair,
No,
who is married a
but this
ginger
is why I
man,
tell
and
people
be
all
like,
the
I
time.
wonder how dark they'll
This
be.
is why.
so bad.
This is what I tell people all the time. Look, you can deny where you're from all you want, but at the end of the day, when the race war comes, they're looking at you and you're still black.
100%.
And like, yeah, Meghan, she doesn't even have your hair straight. Well, you're straightening it, but your hair's straight. Your light is, but maybe they looked at her mum and was like,
Oh, this could go
you know,
right.
sometimes a gene can really push through.
It
Look
does.
at Tandiwa Newton's daughter. That gene is really.
But again, it just shows how deep the racism is.
I don't think they just want to. They don't want to dilute
But
that
at the same
blood.
time,
They want that blood to be pure.
Yeah.
And
They don't want.
That's-
They
that's
don't want
fair
dilute.
use.
They don't want to dilute nothing.
That's
like
why
what
they
you
sleep
like,
with their
innit?
cousins.
But at the
Well,
same
but that's
time,
why do they have a hand in that?
Facts.
I know, but at the same time, I feel like even those people that are going in there, they're pushing. Like it's for me. Sometimes if I was to see that situation, like me now, a royal looks at me, I'm just not even gonna bother go there because I know we're different realms. If anything, I can just ask for a loan or support
Or a passport.
to help my life.
Or a passport.
I just ask for what I know will benefit me in order to take my.
No, but remember,
You know what I mean?
Megan is like a Hollywood A-lister, I believe.
Yeah,
Actress,
yeah.
all of that, living in a
this is
bubble,
bro, this is a
wherever it
different
is. So.
level, bro.
But I don't
Like,
think she realised that it is such a different level.
Yeah, man. Come on, man.
No, that is
Oh,
true.
yours?
You're right though, because no, it's true because when you ask
What
a
she
lot of
thought she was
Americans,
the A-list?
no, what I'm saying is you see like people, Americans, yeah, they look at like royal family. Oh, it's cute. It's like, oh, that's nice tradition they have going on there. I don't think they understand the
They
level
think
of
it's like
power.
the Kardashians.
Yeah.
They think
But
they're
it's
like,
power,
well,
but
yeah.
you
Bush
can't be that
family.
naive.
Yeah,
of the
Obama,
moment.
exactly.
no,
They don't
you
understand the
can.
level of power that
No, but you can
have.
because I think Meghan also didn't realize that when you become a royal, you have to work. You have to go to this charity, water this plant, lift up this kid.
You do
Everyone's
also-
all
you
biscuit,
do also
teas and
know in the
crumpets.
US, you can completely go through life and not see any international news
Yeah.
ever.
Yeah.
Or you see, even some people, they only see their state. So like it depends. From what I saw of the series that they did, in my opinion, she was like incredibly coddled because even not really knowing that you're black with a mum with locks,
As black as her.
with a mum with locks and the environment that you're growing up in, I don't know. I don't know what was. I don't know what was going on in your household.
You're right. Because even me myself, I'm here. I'm not even that clued up.
We can see that one.
But then that's because we were all. This has been ingrained into us from
I've
birth.
been around these people. They've not clued me up.
But it's, no. But it's like subconscious. The fact that we know all the names of these families, like the cousins, the aunties, it's like
Yeah.
drilled in.
Me, I watched The Crown.
Okay, so you
And
did some yourself.
I did some
watched
myself,
a bit.
but also
I watched
history.
a bit.
Henry's
What's
wife
the
Oh,
crown?
I
No,
love
on
The Crown.
Netflix.
I
Yeah,
love The Crown.
series?
Yeah, it's a really good
The
The
series.
Crown was alright, you know.
Oh, it's 10 out of 10. I love
It was
that
actually
series.
alright.
I'm
See,
have to watch this.
do you know why I like The Crown, yeah?
I like the tea is hot for
The
me.
tea is hot, and I don't even drink tea, but that's when I enjoyed it. To see people that you thought growing up were, oh my gosh, Queen, but you're hearing the Queen was there, the husband was there with that woman, bro. It was very like. Also, you have the same problems we have.
And propaganda.
They were just exactly. They just
Just
packaged
trying
it
to
very. They
humanize
packaged it
this-
very nice.
I don't think it's propaganda considering that they're against it. They're against the series. So
Yeah,
I don't think it's like propaganda like that.
So they were
They
against
weren't
it.
happy.
Any news is good news.
No, because when they brought out the episode where it showed that they had disabled people in their family and they put them in a mental asylum and let them die in unmarked graves, they were like, it wasn't me, blah, 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 and they wanted to dispute
Do you know
it.
how
But
mad
it's
that is?
true that it happened.
Do you know how mad that is?
But
That's
that's
actually
because that happens
crazy.
when you sleep with a relative.
Exactly.
But yeah, and if you look at the history of royal families,
Just
it's not that
cousins
mad.
over
It's
sleeping with each
pretty-
other.
It's
Yeah.
pretty straightforward.
Because we had a guest on here, we were talking about interracial relationships, and he was talking about how he knows of third and fourth cousins marrying each other, and we were like, "That's abomination."
That white guy.
Yeah.
That's a shame.
Yeah.
What do you? It's not him.
I don't know. Different cultures do different things. I'm against.
Yeah, exactly,
that,
right.
But
What,
people,
because
people in my
His
culture
community
would
isn't
be-
that small. They could really branch out.
They
People in your culture
but
do
then
it.
Not in my family or anything,
Not your
but,
family, say your culture.
Yeah.
culture.
What
They do.
culture?
Yeah.
Guyanese.
They marry cousins.
Chinese.
Really?
Not first cousins.
What cousins?
Like distant.
I just call my boy.
Oh, yeah.
One of my boys Guyanese.
It's
Let
just-
me ask him. I'm gonna call him.
No, it's
after
not.
this.
It's like old fashioned, or very old.
What was the reason? Was it to keep the?
I don't know.
Or is,
Population is dying,
or is it like
or-
small? If it's like, I understand if you're a small country, then
Yeah,
yeah,
options are
and
limited.
population is
you
Yeah.
dying
might,
out.
you
the
might bump
population
into
is
a relative,
limited.
but if you're white in this country, you really have options.
You have
so like,
options.
there's absolutely no excuse
Especially
for
with
you.
Tinder and stuff like that.
No, but I heard they're dying at like an alarming rate though.
The white people?
Yeah, they're not reproducing as they
But
should.
they
That's
shouldn't
what I'm
with
hearing.
themselves.
Then what a shame.
I'm hearing
I think
like
that problem is
like,
everywhere.
yeah.
That fertility
I
problem.
think by 2035, I'm hearing she is due to be predominantly black people. That's what I'm hearing.
Allegedly.
That sounds in where?
You get that
In
from the
where?
shade room.
By the way,
No, not the shade room. I'm
But
actually
like in this 2035,
in the next 15 to 20 years. I'm here. That's what
I think-
I'm keeping.
What, in
my
England
sources.
or in
it's
the
like,
world?
there's like
No, just-
13% black people in this country.
No, I'm talking about just in the Western world in
In
general.
the Western world.
Yeah, in general, yeah.
it's gonna be majority black.
Yeah, it's gonna be like mixed.
I'm sure a
Also,
war will start before that shit happens.
I feel like someone's off. Do you mean not where the black people?
Google
There
the
was a thing
reproductive
saying
rate
there was
of
a thing saying that
Caucasians.
the white population is in decline.
Right.
It's in
Yeah, they're
decline.
not populated
But there's
much.
more.
They're not
There's
populated.
more mixed race people.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I
yeah.
meant. So over time, like they're not reproducing as they're supposed to.
It's a big
But that's
shame.
because
At
if
the
you look
rate.
at the population of the world, the majority of the world is
Isn't
black
white.
and
Non-white.
brown.
Yeah.
So
Exactly.
that's just
Think
how,
about
that's
it.
just how it goes.
They were already
So-
in decline.
They were, see, you love forever stay in
But
decline.
white is a minority. As
You're
a-
loving it.
And they tried to flip it on us, innit, to make it seem like we're the minority.
And we accepted it, so where's the issue?
But the good thing
No, I didn't
about them,
accept
Well,
I ain't
the good thing
accept
but
about them is
people
they can
accepted
just-
it, so where's the issue?
He's accepted.
The good thing about them is they can cook poison and just drop it where you are.
By the way, by the way,
Listen.
You better have to cook.
kill all you people.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
All you
I'm
people.
scared.
all you people. I don't want to say what I want to say, but you get. You people. So, all right. So to summarize your views on them then. Like, should Harry and Meghan have left, or was they good? Should they have stayed and just, like, has he embarrassed his family? Because like, I wouldn't go. Actually, I would actually. Now that I got,
I don't know what you're talking about.
I would come here and
No,
tell all
leave,
my
that's what I'm
family.
saying. I don't know
But
what you're
was
talking
it right to come and like?
I think you can't
Exposed.
embarrass somebody that is shameless. So I don't think
Speak on it.
Speak
like
on it?
they've done. I'm sorry, they have a paedophile in their ranks. So we're talking about somebody
they're harboring
leaving the
a
house.
pedophile.
You're talking
They're
about somebody leaving the
harboring-
yard. What are we talking about? We
Well,
have somebody that
allegedly,
was
one night.
boys with Jeffrey, and you're talking about, I wanted to move out. I'm sorry. I would be like, shut the fuck up.
They should be embarrassed.
It's true
because
though.
He literally just said his experience, what happened to him. If that's so embarrassing, they should be embarrassed with themselves.
That's facts.
Like he left a toxic
It
environment.
is a bit mad though.
No, I don't think so. I
No,
think,
not that.
What? Oh.
No, you finish your
Oh,
point.
no, I was
man.
gonna say, I don't think it's
I
mad.
was gonna say I think it's a bit mad
What is
that
mad?
they had Andrew in all the robes and everything.
It's mad, isn't
Yeah.
it?
I think that was a bit of a that was
Bro,
I
they
was
don't
like,
care.
brave.
That just shows how ridiculous this whole
They
thing
don't
is.
care, bro. They
Yeah.
don't care
That
about
was
what we
brave.
think.
And
They
the
don't
reason
care
why
about your
I get
opinion.
incensed about these things, right, is because if this was Africa, 250 M's on a wedding when people
are starving.
Sorry, coronation. People are starving. People are protesting.
There'd be protests on the street.
Do you know
so
what I
many
mean?
people would have died.
The people would have died.
I think as a nation, I'm not going to be funny, but we're becoming a bit too complacent. We used to riot for less.
We did.
That's all I'm saying.
No, she's got a point.
We used to riot for less.
And that's why, even though you got on to France, I rate them, man. Because they would burn that carriage. You know that gold carriage that was there?
They wouldn't even... Their prime minister is getting slapped up every 2 seconds. Do you know how embarrassing that is?
Bro.
Macron is getting slapped up every 2 seconds. You think you could do that?
Say what you want about African policy, but you can't slap up a African president,
You can't
brother.
get near him.
Your lineage,
die.
even the people that are buried will be
You can't
brought up
get
and
near
removed.
him.
Do you know what I mean?
But why do you lot think that is though? Because I definitely do agree with that. Like UK, like in terms as a people, bro, we're complacent now.
Because we've been taught to be
4 or
stiff
5 years
upper lip.
ago is a different ball game, bro.
We're oppressed.
What's going on?
And
Yeah.
we're tired.
We're oppressed.
People are tired.
We're burnt out.
Yeah.
Like it's just years and
Everyone's
years.
giving up now, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think I can riot and then no, like you can't riot and then go to work the next day. I need to work. Cost of living. I'm dying here.
Yeah, it's true.
We're also the generation. We're now
Energy
adults, and we
prices.
grew up when they started stripping everything away. So we've grown up.
So now you
seeing
have
everything
there's
being taken away.
responsibilities. Now you don't want to lose.
I've
jeopardize
got to riot, then
your-
I've got to drop the kids to school, then I've got to go to work, then I've got to go to gym, then I've got to go and watch Love and Hip Hop. There's too much things to do.
Love and hip hop.
This is the thing that people do. I'm telling you what people do.
Love and hip hop.
But also now they've made it illegal to protest, so you can actually go to
Right,
now.
that's what I'm saying. This is
I'm risking jail. So
That's
like,
I was
you know.
listening to
Everyone
your
loves
brother
this.
LBC,
Yeah.
and that's what he was saying. They are arresting journalists,
It's
charging
true.
them for
What email did
Protesting.
your work send you?
my email. They sent me what that email. The email say we have an issue that affects you. I say,
What you mean?
You know, before you can opt out of pension.
Yeah.
I say, it's by force not mandatory
They said pension is not
must
mandatory
pay.
in your workplace.
for everyone by
What do
the
you mean?
government.
Oh, yeah,
You know,
yeah,
before
yeah.
you could opt out.
Yeah. He's
Wait,
right.
what? You could opt out before?
You could.
Yeah,
you could.
you can opt out.
Before you could
Yeah,
opt out,
you
but
didn't
now
know
you can't.
this.
Now
This
it's
one,
mandatory.
No, national insurance tax.
No,
pension. Your company one.
why is that?
oh.
Because state pension is not going to exist anymore.
It's not. It doesn't exist now. We're pay what we pay for national insurance.
This
go
is
into
what
the current.
this is
OAP.
what I'm trying
Yeah.
to understand. So
And then so we're
Eventually.
the youth of today, like the
Yeah,
babies now, are going to
yeah.
be paying our pensions.
Yeah, but
we get
by
one.
then, if we get one.
if you get one,
Because they keep putting up the age. By the time we retire,
now
it'll
I
be
think
80.
it's 69 now. It's 69.
Man is 67.
No, but it's going to keep going up.
See?
No,
Yeah.
it's 69.
No, by the
Is it
time
69 for men.
Is it 67
By
or
the time
69?
we retire, it'll
I
be
know
like
69,
75.
you know.
Can I ask then?
That's if and they know people generally aren't living that long.
Exactly.
See?
They're going to kill us before we get
So
there.
wait, your work is now saying not you're talking pension is now a
Yes,
must.
you must pay.
Is yours as well like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, you
But my
opted out,
question to
innit?
you lot then
It
is...
was from you. I knew you could opt out.
No, yeah, because
I
I
opted out. I've been
I paid
opted back
for
in.
every company
Yeah,
I join, I opt
Okay,
out
so
straight
my
away.
question is, yeah, you're Nigerian, Ugandan, Guyanese, right? Are you guys retiring here?
No, sir.
No.
That's key.
Not going to Guyana, but no.
Why are you not going to Guyana?
I'm not going to
Because
Nigeria,
of
but
The cousins.
the colonialism.
Oh, okay.
So the
And,
cousins,
and corruption that messed up the country.
Oh,
It's
okay.
not a nice place.
it might be nice by the time you're
Well, you're
retired.
retired back
Might be.
home.
Huh?
you're gonna retire in Nigeria.
Might not be Nigeria, but it'll
would
be
think-
somewhere in Africa, 100%.
Okay.
I'll be in
And
some
you?
island somewhere in Africa.
I have no
bro.
idea where I'm gonna retire,
But not here.
but it won't be here
It won't be
unless
in the West.
unless tomorrow I win the lottery.
Oh, then you retire here?
Then I'll just get a cottage in the Cotswolds.
In the Cotswolds?
No, I want to be somewhere sunny.
Or I'll go
You
to
know like that?
Scotland.
Tropical.
Scotland?
Yeah.
No, that's too
Scotland.
cold.
I'll go to the Isles. Yeah.
Interesting. I've never heard of
Go to
anyone talk about
Oman.
Scotland as a
Scotland to
destination.
retire.
Look,
Normally people go there for work
Or hiking.
you guys
or
haven't
prison
gone,
centers.
you haven't gone to the nice spots. I just I wouldn't be able
Scotland
to.
Yard.
I wouldn't be able to stay in like a hot country 24/7.
Oh.
You fly out, innit?
Flying
I just wanna peace. I don't want people around me.
What about you? Where are you
My
retiring?
retirement at the moment is looking very East London. At the moment, if anything changes, I will.
You will let us know, yeah?
Well,
Okay.
you try to retire fast though, yeah?
Yeah?
But I'm saying it's looking very East London.
Very
at the
East London.
moment, I can't say.
How about you, Zuko?
Oh, Uganda, of course.
On the farm.
God,
Bro,
God.
I want to retire on a farm somewhere, bro. Away from everyone. Just a big farm. I swear
Everyone
to
says that. Do you understand the work that goes into maintaining
I'll
a
buy
farm?
workers.
Yeah.
Like, no.
We got farms back up, but listen, I
Why
got
do you
farms
wanna
back
do
home.
that?
Every time when I go back, I go on the farm.
Yeah, but you'll be old.
I love it.
Exactly.
Exactly. And I have workers. You know,
Helpers.
hey,
Oh,
Get
so
me some
you're-
passion fruit from there.
So you're okay. So you're owning.
You're not a farm.
Yeah.
You're not
No,
a
I'm
farm.
gonna own one. No, I'm gonna.
I love that distinction between a farmer and a farm owner.
Because everyone's like, I want to retire and have a farm. Okay.
Yeah,
Like
that's labour.
That's labor. Like
Okay, Jeremy Clarkson.
It doesn't seem like fun. These
Plus,
people
it's
always
healthy
are
as
waking
well,
up at like
though.
6 a.m. Sorry?
It's healthy, you know.
I'm
You get to live.
old.
It's true though. Farmers
I'm
have it
old.
bad, bro.
Past a certain point, I'm not really looking at health. I'm trying to live my life.
Enjoy the rest of the life. I get it.
Exactly.
And like you guys, we've enjoyed.
Listen,
We have come to the end of the podcast.
No, you guys were brutally honest.
Yeah.
I had to give it to you.
And I love that.
Listen, I
It
love
was a
it.
fun
I
discussion.
love
It was.
I love it.
Let's do this again, man.
Yeah.
Let's trash the Royal family again.
I'm sure they'll do something else tomorrow.
Exactly, we'll be on there next. So do you guys want to plug your pod? Obviously, it's an amazing podcast and where they can find you and stuff.
Well, our podcast is Season Sessions. We release every Saturday,
Come on.
and we chat about things,
It's similar vibes to this.
Similar vibes.
Yes.
Similar vibes. Similar
current
vibes.
events, and all that good stuff. Yeah, and we have Season BF on Instagram, also the Season Sessions Pod. And do you want to do your own socials?
My own socials. Yeah, follow me on Instagram at its_Hanifa with 2 H's.
Come on.
And I'm Ada and H on all socials.
We'll put it in bio.
Yeah,
But
go on.
can we now call you our sister pod?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
that would be nice.
So your brother pod, your our sister pod.
Initiation has been done.
Brother pod.
Sister pod.
That's
Our
how
sister.
was though. She has only patterned Sukali.
Oh.
No,
but
can we talk about this?
Can we have our
Don't
domestics?
do this to
Don't bring our
us.
family
Don't-
problems
yeah.
on the podcast.
Don't family laundry.
Either way.
Don't wash our
I
knicker in
wonder
public.
last time when we met up, when we saw her in that.
You won. You
I
won.
told her she don't know I will
You
expose
won
her.
that.
Remember?
I was there. You weren't there. You weren't
You
there.
wasn't there.
Yeah.
I won.
We'll talk about our domestic tough life.
Yeah,
And I will
yeah.
tag you every day.
Oh my god!
Listen, I will not.
trouble.
Can I just say something? I
He's
will
gonna
not.
tag you as
I will
well.
not
Oh
allow
my
you to talk to
God.
our sister like that.
Thank you very much.
Back down.
Sorry.
Back down.
Back down.
Back
back down, I back
Hey.
down.
Now, but guys, it's been a dope episode. Guys, subscribe.
Thanks for bringing some
like,
season
share.
today, yeah.
Yes, thank you for
Ah.
seasoning. Let us know what you think in the comments, whether you
Yep.
like the Royal Family or not. Till next time, peace.
Peace.
Yes, it's your boy DT, and this is the IMO podcast. We are here live at the London Podcast Studio. Use code IMO20 to get 20% off. Peace.
Shout out Amaka, Andrea, and Obi. They're steady working, so we ballin' like Obi.